Level 1. You stand at a neon storefront. A bold sticker. 0% APR. A smiling ad. Buy now, pay later. Your finger hovers. A price tag glares. You see the number. You don't see the other numbers. They crouch in the shadow behind the sticker. They watch you choose. You pay with a swipe. Instant satisfaction. A small thrill. But the ledger opens quietly. It breathes in the dark. You can hear it if you listen. Every purchase writes a sentence into your future. Every sentence has a cost. Not just dollars. Time. Freedom. Options. You keep scrolling. You keep buying. The lights go brighter. The ledger fills. You don't read it. What if you could? What if every price showed more than numbers? What if it showed consequences? What if it showed a year from now? 5 years? 10? Would you lean in? Would you pause? The camera closes on your face. You inhale. You decide.
Level 2, interest is a quiet predator. It starts as a whisper, a tiny percent, an easy checkbox, minimum payment. You're safe, you tell yourself, until the whisper turns into a roar. Compound interest is the long con. A small balance today balloons tomorrow. Debt breeds debt. Late fees add weight. Promotions hide claws. The number on your phone is innocent. The number on your future is not. You buy a thing for $100. By the time you finish paying, it's $300. You traded $200 in invisible currency. You traded years. You traded nights of sleep. You traded opportunities. The ledger counts interest with surgical patience. It knows when you will need money most. It waits. And then it pounces. You argue with the statement. You call customer service. You promise to pay more next month. You swallow late fees as if they're nothing. They compound like frost. Slow, relentless. Your freedom freezes. The scene cuts to your hands flipping through a calendar. Dates fall like teeth. You are running out of time. Level 3. Opportunity cost is a thief in better lighting. Every dollar spent is a door closed. Every choice is a hallway you will never walk. You hire streaming services. You buy coffee in glass cups. You lease experiences. Each small pleasure erects a barrier. You think about a house, a trip, an emergency fund. Those possibilities sit behind locked doors. You could invest the same money. A retirement fund becomes a lighthouse. Compound returns work on your side when you start early. But you start late. You shrug. One coffee. One bargain. One more cart order. The doors close. The ledger highlights the rooms you never enter. You watch them from the outside. They are warm inside. You are not. A montage plays. A young you laughing on a beach. An older you checking the mail. The ledger shows both scenes with equal cruelty. Every frivolous dollar is a sentence in that montage. You can hear the sound of a future that didn't happen. It is hollow. It is loud. You could have bought time. You bought now. The camera pulls back. The hallways sprawl. They never end. Level 4. Hidden fees are camouflaged predators. Subscription traps slither into your bank. Free trials morph into monthly charges. Insurance deductibles sit like landmines. Taxes compound complexity. Inflation eats at the value. Prices rise, Your paycheck doesn't always follow. A dollar today is not the dollar tomorrow remembers. The ledger keeps receipts of small betrayals. It records the late-night impulse buys. It catalogs the returns you never made. It logs the warranties you never used. Every small leak widens into a canyon. You walk along the edge. You drop a coin into a fissure. It echoes for years. The camera lingers on the coin, spinning. You try to grab it. Fingers close on air. You cannot reclaim what you spent. Not truly. Regret is not refundable. But you can be surgical. You can examine the fine print. You can tally the invisible. You can pause before the swipe. The ledger rewards hesitation. It honors clarity. It punishes indifference.
Level 5. What if you could see not just the sticker, but the story behind it? What if every checkout screen whispered the future? You would probably wince. You would probably wait. You would probably choose differently. You are not powerless. You have eyes. You have time. You have a choice. Make a budget as if it's a map through a dark city. Mark the safe alleys. Avoid the flashing signs. Build an emergency fund like a bunker. Let compound interest be on your side. Pay down high-interest debt first. Ask yourself, what would I have in 5 years if I say yes now? Ask, what would I have if I say no? Track subscriptions like fingerprints. Cancel the ones that haunt you. Learn the language of APR and amortization. It is not evil. It is information. Use it. Invest small. Automate savings. Watch time become your ally.